Welcome to Big Red Leads. I'm Big Red, getting you and your business back to black. Something that kind of popped up, having a conversation with a few buddies, and um, one of my good friends, he said to the group, he was like, "Hey man, like we got to work our way around this problem. We're working on a group project together." Now, I understand where I'm going with this. If you've played video games, you might get this reference. Life, business, your career, your relationships, family. It's not Mario Brothers, okay? You can't just jump down a sewer and go 3, 4 levels ahead. That's not how this works. And the only reason I'm even speaking on this is because I understand this. If you are taking shortcuts to get ahead, you will be further behind than you would have been if you just put the time and effort in and learned how to do things the proper or the correct way the first time. Same as using social media. If you do not engage in it, if you do not use it for what it's for, you will be just simply a consumer. You're not here to be an entrepreneur. You're not here networking. You're reaching out to friends and family that you know, or someone that you might know through somebody else. Understand, if you're actually using social media for what it is, it's networking. It's a place to network. It's a place to connect. It's a place to possibly get some business done. Maybe even make a new friend. Once you reach a certain age, you're not in this to make new friends. I'm on social media to help people in the space of entrepreneurship, help people in the space of their own life and getting better and understanding that progress is the only way to go. So I'm never going to shortchange someone else's process. Now, I can guide you along the way. That's what we do at Big Red Leads. There are other coaches out here who will do the same. Understand what that is. Having a coach or a mentor or somebody that you are learning under and gaining and seeking knowledge. First of all, you can't attain knowledge. You have to seek it. Knowledge is sought after. Wisdom is sought after. No one's just standing on the corner with a cup of knowledge and it's like, here you go, here you go, as people drive by. No, that's not how this works. The experiences and the lessons that come along the way of going through it, not around it, just as in life and relationships, you have to go through it. You have to go through those moments where it's difficult so that you can see where you are and where you measure up. And possibly, or better yet, so that you can get better at the things that you struggle with. Ladies, you can answer this question. Gentlemen, you answer this question. How many of your exes, we'll go all the way back to high school, junior high, if you started dating then, how many of your exes are so much alike that they're the same person? Why do you think that is? The universe and God is putting this particular person right back in front of you so that you learn the lesson so that you become a better person for the next relationship that you're in. No shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. The term shortcut is it's a double-edged sword. Because here's the thing, you have to go back and relearn all the things that you didn't learn because you didn't get the experience to learn from the lessons that came along with the actual journey itself. Like, share, definitely subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping and I'm praying that people understand this message. Look at Mario Brothers again. We were laughing about this for 25 minutes. Mario in the video game, the original video game, Mario is chasing after a woman who doesn't want to be with him. Think about it. He's just hanging out with Koopa. And every time Mario gets close to her, he's sliding down a pole. gets a nice house, and then she dips out again. He's even brung his brother into it, Luigi. This is. I want you to really get this. Get the concept of this. And on top of that, he is running through a fog because he's steadily popping mushrooms. He's taking stars. He's consuming stars. Well, some people, what is that? Ecstasy. I don't know. You know. And then all of a sudden the music turns up and he's just lost his mind. This is a drug infused situation, and this man continues to go after the same thing, not learning the lesson and just simply saying, you know what, I'm good. I'm good. That's life. But you have to go through it. You have to go through it. You have to go through the lessons. You cannot shortchange it. Getting a mentor, getting a coach, whether it be a lifestyle coach, a life coach, a business coach, even if you're going into real estate, you work under a realtor, and you're learning. Hopefully, you're learning from this person, and hopefully, you're providing something in return for this person allowing you to experience what they go through, so that you guys are growing together. But you're getting the experience and the lessons along the way, so that you don't continuously bump your head. If you've been an entrepreneur for 35 years and you haven't made any money, maybe it's just not for you. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Just like working a job isn't for everybody. I'm lucky in the sense I work a job and I happen to be an entrepreneur. Or better yet, I am an entrepreneur who happens to just have a job. I love both. I love building teams. I love executing on just a simple idea and actually seeing the results, and people actually being totally overwhelmed by the fact that they got exactly what they needed, and they got and learned more along the way on their own journey. Like, share, definitely subscribe to the channel. Please understand, do not take shortcuts just because they're convenient. You can't get good at social media if you don't use it, if you don't engage in it. Understand, every social media app is its own ecosystem. It's its own ecosystem. The problem is they're starting to get so convoluted that each one is stealing each other's ideas. So this one now has video. This one now has photos and video. This one now has, you can put a whole, people are consuming content at such a pace that this has to have some overlap. Most people are just listening to someone, and they're not executing on the ideas that pop up from just someone having a conversation, and the concepts of what it could be and what it means for you in the space, or simply executing on a new idea and following through with it. Like, you want to be the greatest, whatever, parent. You want to be the greatest husband, boyfriend, greatest girlfriend, whatever, wife, whatever that is for you. You want to be a better employee at your job. You want your career to just take off and start soaring. It's not going to be some shortcut because you went to one training seminar and now you come back and you're just a rock star. No, it's a process. It's a process. As in everything. I hope this message helps today. Matter of fact, I know this message is going to help somebody today. If you have the opportunity to take a shortcut on something, don't. Take the long road. Learn it for yourself. There are going to be a lot of coaches, friends of mine, who are going to reach out and say, "You're killing us. You're killing us." Because no, no, no. Learning something on your own puts you in a space to where you can learn from the experiences and the hard lessons that it took, so that you're not making the same mistakes. Having a mentor kind of guards you from that, because you miss out on a lot of the things that need to be learned in the space. Like I said, I know this message will help somebody today. Love you all. Have a great one. This is Big Red Leads. No more shortcuts. Go through it. You got to go through it. The only way through is through. So, no going around it, no avoiding it. You got to go through it. Learn the lessons that need to be learned, apply them, execute on the new ideas that come from it, and win. Love you all. Have a great one. This is Big Red Leads. Peace.